I've gathered up a few animals from around my island, but this pen is not good enough. This is a very temporary holding pen, and we have our island that we're working on, and that has to be sectioned off so that we can start building individual enclosures for each of these animals. And I don't think we'll get the enclosures done today, but I do think we can get the island sectioned off for all the different animals we want to have on the farm island. So if you remember, this is the I don't know, like, because this is the farm too, like this is farming, but you know, I mean like farm animals island. So this is the crops type of farm island over here. And then we're going to be moving over to the second island via our new path that we built last episode. And that will be where we keep our farm animals. And I got stuck. Now, just for get an aerial view of this thing, I think I want to go up there. I think that might be one of the best ways to do this. All right. So this island here is where we're going to be putting all the farm animals. And I think I'm going to need about 15 to 20 areas, depending on what I can get, well, how much space I actually have when I start breaking this down. But I want a space for cows, pigs, chickens, sheep, goats, horses, maybe a little enclosure for camels, llamas, maybe foxes, maybe rabbits, maybe a kennel for dogs, something for donkeys and mules, but maybe that can be with the horses. Turtles, I want to see on this beach here, putting something there. And maybe a little beekeepers area. That could be cute. There's definitely a lot of winter area over here, which is where I might want to put the more hardy animals, like the horses and the cows and things like that. And the sheep will have their wool, so it won't be so chilly for them. Each animal too is going to need a different amount of space. So I can't just make this like a set grid. So we're definitely going to have to try some things out, move some stuff around, and it's going to be a little bit of trial and error to get the space set up. So I have a lot of fences already made, and I have signs to put in each area as we get them set up. I think we can do this today. So I've already identified this area as the spot for the turtle sanctuary. I don't think they're going to need a huge amount of space, but it comes off of this nice curve. The snow area ends right there, so that'll be good for them. And I want them to be able to kind of come and go as they please. So it'll be something where I need to collect eggs. If I understand how turtles work, I need to collect eggs and set them up here so that they return to this beach, right? And then when they hatch and leave and move on and go off with their turtle lives, but they'll return to this beach as their home. Is that something I made up in my head, or is that part of like Turtle AI, Minecraft Turtle AI? I think it is. I think it is. I'll have to look into that. But for now, we're just going to section off this little area with our fences so that we can build our turtle spot. So maybe just kind of sectioning off here, like the spot. Maybe putting in like a little turtle. I don't know if they need like a little habitat. Oh, this doesn't seem big enough because I would need a space for like they're going to need like maybe come in here this way. So I can make some sort of like housing like area maybe. And maybe like this. Oops, I'm stuck. There we go. And then I could put like the little turtle housing area in there. And then the spot out to the beach. Turtles. Yeah, that seems like plenty of room for a little turtle habitat. So we're going to put our sign here. Turtles. That way later when I'm like, what was I putting here? I'll remember. Turtles. And I'm thinking as soon as we come across the bridge here to the island, over here on this area, perhaps the bees would be a good spot for, like right here, because they'll be coming off of this garden island and we could have lots of flowers here. And that would be kind of a pretty way to enter, having all the bees fly around and everything. So I think bees, I don't need a bunch of bees, but I will want to be able to harvest some honey. And so I don't have a design for that in mind yet, but I'm thinking like maybe an 8x8-ish area. So maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this will be a little bigger actually. So this is, let's see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That I think gives us a really nice beehive area. We could make like some sort of I kind of just want to have lots of beehives just out in the open and allow the bees to fly around. And I think this gives us plenty of space to do that and add in a lot of flowers. I'll want to put campfires under them to kind of keep them happy when I harvest the honey and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that'll be a really nice corner for that. So here we go. Bees. Okay, so I couldn't really see the forest for the trees type of deal, so I went through and thinned it out. The animals are going to need some space to move. I'm going to need some space to build their structures, and that just made me realize that I really couldn't handle, like, they can't just be in a forest, especially like the cows and stuff. They need like grazing areas. So I thinned some of it out. Not a ton, but just enough to where I can start to see like where I want to place things. I can still always go back and put saplings in where I want to thicken it up again. Like I do want the paths to still be kind of, weaving between trees and things like that. And I do want the habitats to have some trees, but we can always just go back and put them back in. Like it's not like we have to wait a lifetime for a tree to grow in Minecraft. So this works out just fine. I feel like the sheep need the biggest amount of space because there's 16 color variants. So at minimum, we need 16 sheep. I know cows need space too, but there's only 3 variants of cows. And actually in the version of Minecraft that the Fellowship server's on, there's only 1 variant of cows still. So, and I think I want the chickens to have a little spot here, little birds and the bees thing. So this will be kind of where the chickens are, right on this corner as we come in. So bees and chickens. And so we'll just mark this off. Let's see. Maybe this out so that everything's on the right same level. And then let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This area should be plenty space for the amount of chickens I need. Yeah, just a little coop and a little yard for chickens. I think this will be great. So, chickens. And the only other animal that I really want to make sure I put in the summer area, the non-snowy area, are, oh, I'm out of stuff, aren't I? There we go. Are probably camels. Camels are pretty big and don't really seem to be like something I'm going to stick in the area with the snow. It just seems like they don't seem like they'd be comfortable there. But I don't need a lot of camels. I'd really be fine if I just had like 1 or 2 camels. So probably like maybe a 12 by 12 because they will need space. I could put them like on a beach so that it's sandy. So let's see what we could do here. We have the bees over there on that beach. This one isn't really sandy and it's super long. This area here opens up next to the turtles. Still not thinking it would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that could do it. I would just have to bring in more beach. So that this could be good for the camels. I want to have some space between, so maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces between habitats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I want to kind of give them, no, I mean, it's not like I'm going to use this space for any other animal anyway, so we'll give them all the way to over here. And this will be for camels. When we build something, that's what it'll be. I might even build their structure like out a little bit. That could be good. So here we'll put camels. Now where do I want to put sheep? I kind of want them to be in the center and then have pathing go around them a little even. Maybe. Right here where the snow starts. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Like this is about the size of sheep area I want. I want a big area for sheep. And then what I think I want to do is start putting pathing paths so I can kind of see what I'm dealing with a little bit better. And the space I have in between all the animals. Oh, this is why people don't build in snow areas very often. I'm thinking then the pigs could be next to the chickens along the path this way, and then they could even almost back all the way up to the sheep, and it would still give me plenty of room if I need to expand the sheep area. If I'm like starting to build and realize like, oh, that's not enough area. I think it'll give me some flexibility. So here, the pigs would be like all along this area. Maybe going back to here. And then this will be pigs. And I think Oh, I don't want to take that big tree out, but we'll take this tree out. We'll leave that one. Probably take this one off. And we'll leave this one here. It has a lot, oh, it has a lot of charm. And we'll put pigs here. I think that's pretty good. I don't really think I'll need a lot of pigs. I just want a few pigs, you know, just to have pigs. And I think I want like a little cute little rabbit hutch area. So that, this pathing too can kind of go behind things. Yeah, that'll be nice. We don't need stuff to back up right to each other. Some green space is nice. We can put flowers in and things. And then I think over here, we're going to have the camels on this side. I'm probably going to extend that out a bit more. And then the turtles over here. I think this could be a lovely little spot for like rabbit hutches. Let's see. I want to flatten it out a little bit. There we go. Maybe I want to come up into the rabbit hutches. Like maybe make this up, build this up a little bit actually with some of this dirt we've collected. And we could kind of make a path up to this corner. Put little rabbit hutches back here. So this area, and I don't think I need like a big area for rabbits. Like, let's see. And this will be for rabbit. We should put the cows maybe on the other side because there's not enough room for cows in between here. Maybe there is. I don't know. I might not want to make this as compact. I might want to pull the sheep out a little bit more even. So I don't want to put it super tight up against this field. It does seem like a decent amount of space for the sheep, but still. Maybe cows go on this side of the sheep. Like to make it look appropriate, because cows are a bigger animal. They'll need like at least like a 12 by 12, maybe 15 by 15 to make it like what a cow would need. I think this is 30, so it'd be like half the size of this. I think we might make it the 30 and then go all the way to the path. So that would be like here. Cows. The next thing I'll want is goats. And I think this little area over here on the side overlooking the water is kind of cool for goats. It could be because they're kind of like on this big cliff side here off of, I mean, it's not a huge cliff side like you see on the mountains for goats, but it's a little bit of habitat that they come from. There's some ice and stuff on the beach area here. So I'm thinking this little area here could be for goats. So, because I don't need a lot of goats. I just think I just want like 2. And now keeping them enclosed is going to be tricky, but that's future Zelly Belly's problem. That is not my problem. So we're going to go with this. So yeah, I think this is probably plenty of room for just 2 goats. We can make a little enclosure and they'll just be on the side here. And we'll definitely have to build some sort of fencing, but I mean, goats jump so high, I'm not really sure how to keep them in anyway, but we'll try. Future Zelly Belly will have to figure that out. Goats. It might be something where we intended to have goats here, but they just decided to just roam around the island wherever they felt like it anyway. I'm open to that. Now, horses, I'm gonna want to be able to like have my horse at my cottage, but I'll want like a stable of horses where I can just have a stable of horses. Like, that's cool. Who doesn't want a stable of horses? So I'm thinking on this side, like right in here. So it'll go all alongside the cows. Maybe. We want donkeys too, though. Maybe we could do donkeys, horses, cows, like in this whole area. Yeah, maybe that's what this area is. And it can go all the way back to here. We could have a really big area for that. Right here, there's some berry bushes. This just screams foxes to me, you know? Like we put the, so we'll want to end the horses by here. And so we'll put something, there should be some sort of pathing here going that way. So 1, 2, 3 for sure. Oops. Okay, here we are for horses. Where does this path go? Goes this way. Okay, we're doing good. Okay, so this is definitely big enough for a horse stable and a donkey pen, like donkeys and horses and stuff. So we're gonna put that signage. We definitely don't want this many trees in here though, so maybe take out 1 or 2 for now. And we'll put a pen here, sign here. Horses, donkeys. Done. Stuff like that. I think next I want llamas. And I'm thinking this area over here, the water and the ice and stuff like that. I think that's fine for the llamas. We have the path right here already. And we can mark that off just by going. This will just run along the path area here. Oops, I kind of messed that up, didn't I? I don't really want that many llamas, but I don't really know what else to do with this space anyway, so llamas! And then over here, this is the area that's going to be for fox. Okay, so then here, we'll come along the horses right about here for a path. Just some pathing area between everything. This kind of will come over here. Yeah. And meander. You are not a fox. You are a cow. Go on, cow. I gave you a big area. Can't you read? There you go. They're going off to where they're supposed to be. Foxes. Then where to put my dogs? I could kind of cram them in here. Let's see. What else? There's this whole side though that I don't have anything on. This could be my dog kennel here. And my goal will be to collect one of every kind of dog at least. And yeah, there's plenty of room here for that. Okay. Let's see here. Also too, I think I connect this. I think I can connect this path to here. Coming around. So then there's this area here where the paths meet up. Here's the goats. There's the cows. Cow, there's a cow right there. Go in there, cow. That's your home. You checking it out? You checking out your new place? It's gonna be way better than that. I promise. I promise. Yeah, see, he likes it. Awesome. And then we'll put the dogs on this side of the sheep, and then the foxes will be way over there because they don't really seem to like each other. But they'll be tamed dogs. They won't be wild wolves roaming around. So hopefully there won't be any issues then. So let's see what's over here. This is the rabbits. There's a path there. We'll have some green space here between them. And then I think we could put the kennel like in between this. Hi chicken. You're just checking out the dog area. I guess that's fine. Put this here. Dogs. Very dark, but this is where the dogs will be. Okay, we have an area kind of mapped out. I like the pathing a lot. Ooh, I almost missed it again. Okay, so if we look over here, we can kind of see that we have really cleaned out that island, cleared it up for some development here. The chickens I might push back a little bit more, but everything else I feel like I'm really happy with the amount of space we have for everything. The horses, the dogs, the donkeys have a lot of space. The camels are kind of squished in, but I might only have one, like I'm not sure if I want to have like a big camel farm. I just want to have one. And same with the goats, same with the llamas. I don't have to have one of each kind or anything like that. And the goats might just escape anyway. And the turtles, same. They'll probably swim off to go live their lives. But I want to have little habitats built for all of these things just in case they decide to stay. And some of the animals, like the chickens and the cows and the horses and the dogs, will definitely be able to house them appropriately so that they stick around. I think next for the next few episodes, I'll be actually just building little areas for all of these animals so that we have them on our animal island. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't even think of that before, but yeah, it'll be our animal island. So join me next time as we start to put in the little animal houses for everything. Bye.